All right, let's go.
I used to smoke a lot, like do the volcanoes and all that shit. That's so fun. It was
And
so
one
fun.
Y'all ever
time,
seen the
one
volcano
time.
with the
One time.
bags and shit?
That's crazy.
One time.
Maybe there was something in it.
I don't know.
You know, when you're just getting a joint from some dude,
Yeah.
you don't know the chain of custody. You don't
Yeah,
know what the fuck.
no
I
idea.
don't fuck
Where was
with
this
random
cooked?
joints.
No idea.
Ron White was in the green room at the club one night, and he pulled out this joint. And he goes, "This joint costs $75." I go, "What the fuck is that?" He goes, "Got it from Beverly Hills." I go, "Keep that shit the fuck away from me." So all these other guys smoked it. Brian Simpson smoked it. Duncan Trussell smoked it, and they went on stage. And Duncan said he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He was like, "What did you do to me? What the fuck? I thought it was weed." But they get these joints now in these crazy dispensaries like in L.A. where it's legal now. So they're lacing them with THC. They got THC crystals
You
in
just
them
go
and
crazy.
keef in them. And
Yeah.
these are not regular joints. These are for dudes like Be Real. Like the kind of shit that he smokes. Be Real. Shout out to my man Be Real from Cypress Hill.
Hilarious.
Explicitly for Be Real.
Yes.
That is the only man who can smoke this joint.
That dude is stone cold sober no matter how high he gets.
That is crazy, man. I wonder, like, a lot of my buddies are like that too, man. You have to smoke a lot to feel high.
Yeah, I can't keep up with those fellas. I can't keep up with those. I did his smoke box show where they get you super high and they put you in this dope car and they have cameras in the car and you sit there and just
hotbox the car?
Hotbox
Cool.
the car. And it's ridiculous. I was so
Fucking
high, I
what?
didn't
That's
know
a
what the
thing?
fuck I was talking about. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to bed.
I get high. I'm
mean, there's
convinced too. I get.
You mean there's a show where they get you high, like extremely high, and put you in a car?
Secondhand high from my green room. 'Cause
Oh, you
my
definitely
buddies
do.
fucking blow down.
You definitely do. I've seen people get secondhand high from me in this room. I've seen it where they're all of a sudden they have a hard time remembering what they're talking about. I go, bro, you got high. You got high whether you liked it or not.
That's
And
funny.
maybe I am high.
Maybe a little bit.
I like-
Maybe a touch.
It's nice. I had a stint too where I tried to smoke like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's amazing. But then like just shrooms is like for me, like just
Shrooms.
so much more fun.
Never
for me.
done.
Shrooms should be legal. God.
Yeah.
Scares me.
I mean, if you are, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. If
It's
you're
one of those things,
vulnerable or
psychedelics
something
scare the
wrong with
fuck
your
out of
mind,
me.
You probably shouldn't be doing any kind of psychedelics. But that's the case with a lot of stuff. But for everybody else, just a little bit every now and then would make your life a little better.
Well, it's interesting you said
Just a
that
little
too
bit.
because now I talked to a bunch of my buddies, who have served, and they said, oh, they're giving them psilocybin to help with like PTSD and
That's
shit
really
like
cool.
that.
Yeah, this shirt that I'm wearing, this is a MAP shirt,
Like-
Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies. You know these guys? And they are doing a lot of great work with that with MDMA too. MDMA for soldiers. And so they're running these
Interesting.
trials and these studies with MDMA in soldiers. And they're finding great results.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and
Really
it's just
fucking
like
cool.
this is literally eating cow shit, and
It's nature.
Yeah.
And it's nature that human beings have utilized probably for thousands of years. And we should get back to it.
I don't think
You
it's
gotta wonder if
probably. I
that's-
think
I mean,
it's.
you
We
you
have.
know why it's not legal. It's because it's gonna make people invent tools and have better communication with each other and be more
But the people that are
I can see that.
they should listen to this. The people that are trying to run the world, you should be doing it too. Because if you did, it would change your consciousness and it would change your focus, and you would still
Joe,
be just
could
as
you imagine
successful.
Joe
Don't think you
Biden
won't
on
be.
shrooms,
You'll still be
bro?
successful. You'll be successful under a different
Fucking
metric.
Hillary Clinton
You'll
on
probably
shrooms.
feel better, and you won't have this fucking guilt,
Bill
this
Clinton.
overwhelming
I
guilt
did not have
of living
sexual
your life
relations.
just constantly trying to
With that
acquire money by unscrupulous methods.
spend your money on shrooms.
You don't even have to spend that much money.
You just go flip some
It's
fucking
not
cow
that expensive, and if you live in a good spot, they're readily available outside,
That's
which
hilarious.
is wild. I'm good, man. Thank you, though.
He's drinking Bud Light. Hilarious.
It's
Yeah,
just
I-
one of those things that I think nature put here, or we are, and not even by design, but just by whatever it is about us and whatever it is about that. When that chemical interacts with ours, and it's very similar to normal human neurochemistry, apparently, that psilocybin, when it interacts with us, it's very positive for the most part.
Yeah.
Again, unless you have psychological problems.
Well, I think
So if you're fucked in
or
the
on
head,
certain
don't do it.
medications.
it made me, I was so fucking depressed and so fucking sad for so long. And doing shrooms, it took me out of that. It made me see shit in like such a more, like, it's not all fucking shitty. It's not all shitty.
Did it feel all shitty for you even while you were successful?
Yeah.
That's what's weird, right?
Right, exactly.
Because then you have it all, and yet you still feel like shit.
Yes, sir.
That confuses
That's
a lot of
crazy.
folks.
Yes, sir.
But I get it, I
And
think.
especially, like, I was fucking 18, like, whenever the shit popped off, and I was like, oh, fuck, man, I don't know what the fuck to do. Everybody's looking at me. I don't, and I can't even imagine how, like, a Bieber or a Culkin, like, or child actors or performers, like, how you even your parents, like, at that, and I don't want to say anything about those people's parents specifically, but, or in particular, but the parents even then are like, how much money can we make off of this kid?
Right.
And you see like a lot of YouTube families doing that shit. So it's
Bruh.
like, this kid doesn't know what the fuck is going on here.
Exactly.
He doesn't know what's going on here. You're just monetizing your cute kid. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
People do it. Like,
It is weird.
And that's
It's
why,
weird.
like, even when I had my baby, you see a lot of the time people are like, first thing that happens, baby fresh out of the coochie, right? And then right to Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Here's
Fresh
my
out of
new
the
fucking baby. Like, no
crazy.
shit. And like, the kid doesn't know what the fuck
kind of
is happening.
fascinated
So
by
like,
Post Malone.
whenever they're older, they'll be like, "Oh, I saw your ass when you were a baby." Like, well, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just like. But I remember I had the pleasure and the privilege to pull my baby out, and I was like, "Oh fuck,
Wow.
this is like head all, it's like
Wild.
scrubbed up." So it was crazy. And I'm like, you know what, you can, in this world that we live in right now, where everything is based off of a social currency and a like or a heart metric on any platform,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you fucking decide whenever you want to do that, you know.
that's cool. All right. Yep. Another ad, another day. Post Malone, Joe Rogan. Crazy. Guys, if you enjoyed any of my reactions or just the video in general, smash the like, hit the subscribe. It really helps out. Trying to grow here, trying to find our place and style and somehow be something more in this pool of YouTube. Again, we appreciate you watching the video and subscribe for more content.